Hey everyone, welcome back to Dom Time with Dom Giordano. On my radio show at 12:10 a.m., I often say big issues, big guests. I had a chance this past week to speak with Governor Christie one-on-one. I'm going to play you a couple of clips from that. The first one is the governor talking about what can be done in New Jersey to help those where the devastation is still so obvious, even if it's not right around the corner where you are. And here's how it sounded with Governor Christie and me, laying out what can be done now, what still has to be done. Governor, your wife now heading up this relief fund for the long-term restoration, which you movingly have told the nation. We've all seen it here, how vast the damage is that you've seen. Tell us about that, and is that the best thing for listeners that might be interested in helping to do right now?
Absolutely. It's one of the best things for certain, Dom. My wife, Mary Pat, started this fund because she knew that there would be a gap between insurance and FEMA relief for families that are really struggling. And she wanted to have a vehicle for people to be able to help those families in New Jersey directly, not all the families affected all over the region, but for people who wanted to focus just here in New Jersey. And so the website is www.sandynjrelieffund.com, sandynjrelieffund.com. If people want to donate money, that is the best place for folks who care about New Jersey to donate money. And there's also a way to donate goods. If you call 1-800-JERSEY-7, 1-800-JERSEY-7, the Lieutenant Governor is leading up the effort of coordinating all the goods that have been donated and getting them to families who have lost everything.
All right, that had a lot of great stuff with Governor Christie, and then I pivoted, and the governor pivoted, and I asked him the question that I was churning to have to, because I like Governor Christie a lot, and that was, I think you went over the top with President Obama a week out before the election, and you cost Romney in some way, shape, or form. Listen to the governor's response.
I think that criticism is short-sighted. The fact of the matter is that what people have gotten to know about me over the years is this. I tell the truth. I call it as I see it. And I will tell you that from the day before the storm hit through to this weekend, the President of the United States called me every day personally to say, what's happening in the bureaucracy, what's getting stuck, let me help you. And in many occasions, unstuck important things, got important things done for us. The fuel situation in New Jersey was much better than our neighboring states, in large measure because of the aggressive maneuvers that the president instituted with us to try to help the fuel situation. So I understand that everything's political, but the fact of the matter is, when we have people dying and suffering in our state, that's not about politics, Tom. And the people who elected me to do the job for them. And all I said was that the president did his job and did it well and showed real leadership. Now, if we're now at a point in our country where a governor who's in the middle of a disaster can't say that to a president of the United States, and that somehow it diminishes my support for Mitt Romney. I mean, the thing that I just think is hysterical is that folks would say that diminishes my support. I traveled over the last year to 18 states, raised over $20 million, and did over 40 appearances for Mitt Romney across the country, right up until the Friday before the storm in North Carolina. I was amongst the first governors in America to endorse Mitt Romney, and I proudly voted for him and was extremely disappointed on election night that he was not elected the 45th President of the United States.
All right, that's Governor Christie with me earlier this week. Here's the bottom line. I thought Governor Christie was very funny on Saturday Night Live. He's self-deprecating. He's articulate. He gets into it with people. He gets the juices going. I just think he was over the top, and I laid it out in that interview, and I hope that we can get him here in studio some night so we can talk with him more. He is a fascinating guy. Coming up, my final thought, the death of the Twinkie. What the heck happened to Twinkies? How could that happen in America? Dom Giordano on Dom Time. Hey everyone, it's a segment of the show where I give you my parting thoughts. What the heck happened this week in America where the Twinkie went down? The Twinkie Hostess cupcakes, which makes all those wonderful things. Even Governor Christie was asked about the Twinkie and wouldn't answer it for somewhat obvious reasons. What happened was you had even the Teamsters Union agreed to a deal that made a lot of sense and another union not agree to that. And watch what happens around this. There's a lot of talk around this, even about Twinkie now magically appearing somewhere else. But this was so short-sighted. Hey, unions and others that make these, bring back Twinkies. America wants them. All show long tonight, you may have noticed we put the debt clock up. I think the debt clock is real, and we'll talk about it more in upcoming shows. Have a great Thanksgiving, everyone. Thanks for watching Dom Time tonight.